When you say that evidence-based therapy is a way to put power into practice, what do you mean by that?
Regardless of what your work consists of, knowing what works from research or evidence or somehow studies that show that the outcome is going to be what you want it to be, that makes you more powerful because you know you're on the right track, and your clients, your customers, people that are actually paying you or looking to you for guidance can be reassured that you have the utmost and most commonly predictable outcomes that are going to work for them.
And tell me a little bit about this course that you're giving here in Sweden.
Well, this is so exciting because this is a training that Pat and I have just started, and it's really, it's all about, it's like she said, it's all about getting to understand what works and to get inspired of that. You know, I say, you like the results you're getting, keep on doing what you do. And if you don't like the results, you need to do something else. And this is so important, although that we know that a lot of times we want to change, but we keep on doing what won't lead us to where we want to go anyway, because we do what we always done. You know, we feel what we always felt, and so on. So I think this is one of the things to really focus and put our attention in what is working, and how can we highlight that so we can bring that into the office or to the clinic or whatever job we have.
And you know, nowadays, people have limited time, they have limited resources, and if they go to work, or they go to a therapy, or they go for a course or training, they want to make sure it works.
Yeah.
So they want to put their time, money, and effort in the right place. So those of us who are conducting these workshops, it's smart for us to look at the evidence, look and see what the outcome research says, so we know we're delivering the best product.
Exactly.
And this is not only for therapists, actually. It works for any kind of job when you're dealing with communication.
Yeah, it does. It does. And it was meant for just therapists, because we got questions from so many therapists saying, you know, I was thinking of this clip with Meg Ryan. She's having an orgasm at the restaurant, you know, and some people around them. You know that movie?
Yes, when Harry met Sally.
And some people around say, whoa, what is she doing? You know, because I want to have what she's having, because you want to have that experience. Yeah. And I think that we had so many therapists coming up and say, you know, what are you doing? Because we can see that in your practice, so many things work. And I have always said, and I think that's really what you stand for, is that, well, you have to be updated. You have to know, what does science say? So we can be able to change, you know, when science change also. So we can do more of what's working. So it started out with therapists wanting to have more, but then it was more and more people, you know, coaches, business people, other people that work with communication that said, oh, we want to know more about this too, and how can we do, you know, more of what's working. I don't know if I answered your question there, because I'm bubbling, but...
And could you give us a short example? What is this about?
You.
When you come for an evidence-based approach, what you're looking at is learning the principles that make your job better according to research. We're all in some ways in the business of communicating or working with people or moving a product or improving our lives or trying to reach optimum performance. And there are principles that actually predict optimum performance, whether you're a coach, whether you're a business person, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're in a family, whether you're working with a child or a parent. We now know from research there's some universal principles that improve all relationships and all performance, and that's what we're presenting.
And you say it's actually 3 easy steps.
Yes, yes. There are 3 easy steps with evidence, you know. When you're working with someone, and this is your business, think about your business. You want to know, what does research say about what works in this particular situation? But it's not just the studies. The second thing is, what is your experience as a businessman, as a businesswoman, as a nurse, as a parent, you got to use your own experience and wisdom to make that second point. And then the third one is you've got to be paying attention and tuned in to this particular client who's different than you, maybe different than any client, the unique characteristics. None of us want to feel like a number or a study. So what we know is we treat each other with uniqueness. So I'm really, yes, I know what the research says. Yes, I know what my experience says, but mainly I'm tuned into you and now listening to see how if any of this fits for you.